This will be SMC trading tip number 3, trading the hourly swings on stocks. I am Baggett at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is Wednesday, January 10th at about 11:30. You are looking at our flagship product called the Swing Machine Plus. It is our intellectual property running on the TradeStation proprietary product called a Radar Screen. Now, we use this tool day in and day out to trade a lot of different things, mostly futures. But you can use this tool, the very same tool, to trade stocks. And to distinguish when we're trading between the two, we just color code the radar blue. Chris is one of our members, very good friend, been with us now for years. And he told me about this a month ago, and he just reminded me again today. And he said, Don, I want to tell you how I've been using Swing Machine Plus to trade the magnificent, easy for me to say, the Magnificent 7, which are namely the top NASDAQ stocks, which you will see in a moment. And this is what he was doing. First, I'm going to put in the QQQ. So we're going to put in a label row. And we're going to call this the NASDAQ. AQ, I think it is. And then we're going to put in the QQQ. And he likes to see the daily view of the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ has been long on Swing Machine for 44 days. It's up a point today. For 44 days, it's been long. The entry price was $372 at 4 p.m. on November 7th, and the trend is strong and up. And on the fair gauge, it's only at 50, so it's got plenty of room to go higher. But what he was doing was putting in the Magnificent 7, and let's call it that, the NASDAQ Magnificent, if I spell it right, 7 stocks. And what are those stocks? Well, Apple, Google, Goog, you could do the L on the end, Facebook, now Meta, Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft. Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. NVIDIA. How could I forget? NVIDIA. And then what he was doing is he was putting these guys on an hourly. And I'm going to do it for each one. So I'm going to keep the NASDAQ on a daily. And I'm going to change this to an hourly signal. It's this easy. Doesn't even need to look at a chart if you're suffering from chart blindness. And what he described to me, what he's been doing, is every time, and you can see Apple on a 60-minute is in a short signal, 87 60-minute signals ago. Now, he did not short it. He did not. But Google, 11 hours ago, he would be buying a call option. At what price? $140. On Meta, 22 hours ago, he would have been buying a call option at this price and at this time. So what he's doing is he's only taking the buys. He's not fading them and shorting them. Aggressive traders could, as you can see here with Tesla, he could, but he's opting just to buy them. And he's buying call options. Just in the last 23 hours, NVIDIA would have delivered $986. But you might be asking, on how much money? So let me show you what you can do with Swing Machine. We change futures to false. we change stocks to true, and we put in the dollar amount of $10,000. So this amount of money has been delivered on a $10,000 trade. But if you would rather, if you're trading options and rather just know the share movement, you can do that by just coming back up here to the input, change, this will actually override it. You can change the amount to 0, and we're going to just put in 1 share. And that is going to tell us that over, well, this is 60 minute on a short signal, but again, Chris isn't taking the shorts, but would have delivered over the last 88 hours 10 points. Google in the last 12 hours has delivered $2.87 per share. Meta 22 hours ago delivered nearly 17 points. Tesla on a short signal 52 hours delivered 19, but again, Chris is only buying them. So he'll wait for the buy signal on Apple and Tesla, and he will buy a call. On Amazon 9 hours ago delivered $2.32 on his call option. Microsoft 12 hours ago delivered over $7 on his call option. And check out NVIDIA, just 23 hours ago, delivered $49 on his call option. And of course, he's got the entry price, he's got the strength of the trend, and he can see where it is on the fair gauge. You can use Swing Machine Plus to trade stocks and therefore trade options. Chris is choosing these 7 stocks. He is predetermining that he's only going to buy them when he gets a buy signal, which might be a pretty good way to go, especially with the NASDAQ in a bullish mode. Maybe when the NASDAQ gets bearish, he might want to reverse that. Maybe, maybe not. And he's choosing to use a 60-minute, and he's choosing to use options. I am Bagged On, a stock market caddy. This has been trading tip number 3. And we're going to plug this trading tip into our ProShop website for our members. Because you see, in the past, members would give me all these tips that they were doing, and I would make a video and a message, and it would just kind of go into the Ethernet. It was not captured. Let me show you what we're now doing for our members. This trading tip, this video, we will make public, but we will soon upload it right here to SMC Trading Tips. This site, SMC ProShop, is for our members, monthly and annual. We put the nightly video here. We put other tutorials here. We put the trading tips here. We will soon have tips on working with TradeStation, and we will have even more and more content as the year goes forward. I am Bagged On. This is StockMarketCaddy.com. Be sure to visit our primary website to learn more about who we are and what we're doing, and get all the membership information. And if you still got questions, you can email us, and or you're welcome to call me at 813-758-8263. Chris, thank you so much. We wish everyone the best. Good luck.